做那个
我说我不想啊，他说他4点他打完了再进来。
弄完以后，最后一首歌听完就开始。
所以呢，看了那个东旁直播。
成立多少会吗？只要成立
你晒到了就高级别。
好来。
进来就没得没得。
关于我们会议我们即将开始啊。然后开始的时候，首先欣赏一下我们全球可持续发展联盟基金会的主题曲。美琪，你英文翻译一下。对。我们先欣赏一下我们全球可持续发展联盟基金会的主题曲。
This is the song of our global sustainable development.
这首主题曲是我们自己作词作曲我们自己团队演唱。我们在会议结束的时候，希望我们大家一起共同联合，一起来唱我们这首主题曲。
Our group composed everything, like 9% the music.
就冇跑你自己接那个东多那个跑。
他要英文就对。
冇英文就英文。
好了。
就是英文。
Taking care of your hands. We are we can be so strong and brave. Embrace the world. Embrace the world. No matter where you come from, different others. We are trying to rise. Create a better place. It's all my running my heart. 大自然的星球，充满我是生命的光彩。山和海呼吸同一片云海，是什么喜悦滋养心中？绚烂少年的期盼，原来世界可贵力量。你与我闯荡不
最终我们的可持续发展一定是培养我们的未来，培养我们的下一代。希望我们未来的下一代的孩子都有一颗保护地球、保护人类的这样的一颗心。
We wish our next generation is both boys, and then they will have the heart of protecting our world.
好，尊敬的各位来宾，女士们、先生们，下午好。在2025年联合国可持续发展高级别政治论坛召开之际，全球的目光聚焦在17项可持续发展目标的推进进程。今天，我们怀着无比荣幸的心情，在这场全球盛会举办全民健康可持续发展论坛。本次论坛的核心正是聚焦联合国可持续发展目标的第3项，良好的健康与福祉，以实践行动为这一项全球共识注入新的动能。
Today, we are honored to host Global House for Sustainable Development Forum and lead this global gathering with a clear and bright mission to focus on SDGs 3, Global House and well-being, and drive its implementation through concrete action.
健康是人类共同的权利，更是可持续发展的基础。今天，来自世界各地的政要、专家学者与行业的领袖齐聚一堂，将从政策、科技、文化、教育等多元的视角，为良好的健康与福祉目标落地贡献智慧。
Health is a universal human right and the cornerstone of sustainable development. Today, leaders, experts, scholars, and industry pioneers from around the world gather here to contribute insights from policy, technology, culture, and education perspectives, and in service of advancing the goal of good health and well-being.
首先，请允许我介绍出席本次论坛的所有的分享嘉宾，以及我们线上的分享嘉宾。他们分别是我们主办方北京光明慈善基金会理事长李玲女士，联合主办方全球可持续发展联盟基金会主席张其华先生，联合国非政府组织委员会原主席布鲁斯先生，联合国教科文组织国际创意和可持续发展中心顾问理事梅里女士，马达加斯加的过渡总理孟加先生，乌克兰借助学院院士奥拉女士，中国北京光明慈善基金会国际部总干事及谢脑健康体系发起人薛奎阳女士，中国香港国际新中医脉病防治研究中心博士胡志源先生，联合国青年领导力基金会副主席、常驻联合国 NGO 代表、国际著名钢琴家、哥伦比亚大学中国教育中心研究员、艺术教育主任王成博士，纽约健康学院院长宋阿丽女士，中华第一比丘尼道场竹林寺方丈明道法师，全球可持续发展联盟基金会青年艺术委员会负责人孔美琪女士，中国电子商会企业家健康俱乐部执行主席 周洁女士，
Miss Zhou,
华新美品牌创始人王于根先生，
Mr. Wang,
还有我们王于根先生邀请来我们各大的教授，2位医学院的教授，
and our 2 professors from Columbia University,
还有我们中国深圳雅轩和玉文化艺术有限公司董事长王云叶女士，
Miss Wang,
还有更多的很多的朋友来到现场，包括我们在这里有我们纽约华人协会的会长，还有我们福建商会的荣誉主席，还有等等很多的我们的优秀的精英都来到了现场。
we still have lots of guests here.
所以首先我们用热烈的掌声欢迎我们所有嘉宾的到来，好吗？那现在我们全民健康可持续发展论坛正式开始。
And right now we are officially beginning the Global Health for Sustainable Development Forum.
在联合国可持续发展高级别政治论坛期间，民间组织的推动良好的健康与福祉的目标是一股重要的力量。首先有请我们主办方北京光明慈善基金会理事长李玲女士，她将以全民健康携手共创可持续发展未来为议题，分享中国民间组织如何以行动践行全球健康的共识。那李玲女士因为在北京这一次就透过她只能视频为大家分享，所以有请我们的李玲女士。
During the UN high-level meeting on sustainable development, civil society organizations are crucial driver of SDG 3 in health and well-being. First, please welcome Ms. Li Ling, Director of the Beijing Guangming Charity Foundation, present through video. She will address the topic global health, collaborating to create a sustainable future, and share how Chinese civil society organizations are acting on global health concerns. Let's welcome Ms. Li Ling with applause.
尊敬的各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，大家好，我是北京市光明慈善基金会支长李林，非常荣幸代表本次活动主办方向各位致辞。身为拥有联合国经济与社会理事会特别资商地位的非政府组织成员，我们衷心的感谢联合国经社理事会提供这一宝贵的平台，使各方代表得以齐聚本次联合国可持续发展高级别政治论坛，深入探讨全民健康与可持续发展的核心价值及全球实践路径。同时，诚挚的感谢联合主办方全球可持续发展联盟基金会作为战略合作伙伴，会方以卓越的领导力，积极推动2025联合国可持续发展高级别政治论坛、全民健康可持续发展论坛的筹办，为会议的成功注入了关键的智慧和核心的资源。向你们，向张主席表示诚挚的敬意。当前，人类面临气候危机、资源短缺等挑战，健康已成为跨越国界的共同语言。正如中国领导人倡导的人类卫生健康共同体的理念，唯有全民健康普惠共享，方可实现2030议程的可持续未来。在本次全民健康可持续发展论坛上，我们将围绕健康融入所有政策，实现全民健康覆盖以及科技创新赋能健康等议题展开深入的探讨。我相信，通过本次论坛的思想碰撞与实践经验的共享，必将凝聚更广泛的全球共识与合作的动能，加速推进全民健康事业的高质量可持续发展。北京市光明慈善基金会自成立以来，始终致力于促进健康公平和社会福祉。我们深知，健康不仅仅是医疗卫生领域的问题，更是涉及经济、社会、环境等多个方面的综合性问题。因此，我们积极倡导跨界合作，推动政府、社会组织、企业和众多方的力量共同参与、协同努力。在过去的几年里，我们开展了一系列旨在提高 全民健康水平的项目和公益活动，从资助贫困地区的医疗卫生设施建设，到推广健康教育和健康的生活方式，从支持医疗科研及技术创新，到参与全球卫生治理合作，我们始终坚守初心，不懈努力。展望未来，我们将继续秉承以人为本、关爱健康的宗旨，深化与各方的合作与交流。我们将积极参与全球健康治理体系的建设和完善，为推动实现全民健康时代和可持续发展目标贡献我们的智慧和力量，让世界各地的我们形成一个善与爱的携手，让全球各地的我们建立一个人类命运共同体的联盟，践行治和者不以山海为远，共同努力在联合国的平台上绽放光芒，奉献我们的智慧。预祝联合国可持续发展高级别政治论坛、全民健康可持续发展论坛取得圆满成功。谢谢大家。
感谢您女士的精彩分享。良好的健康与福祉不仅是个体的需求，更是全球可持续发展的核心引擎。接下来，有请联合主办方全球可持续发展联盟基金会主席张启华先生，他将围绕良好的健康和福祉推动全球可持续发展，深入解读这一目标对人类共同未来的深远意义。掌声欢迎张启华先生。
尊敬的各位来宾、女士们、先生们，大家好，我是联合主办方全球可持续发展联盟基金会主席张启华。今天能与北京光明慈善基金会携手，在联合国可持续发展高级别政治论坛期间举办这场全民健康可持续发展论坛，我深感荣幸与责任。
Good afternoon. I'm Zhang Qihua, Chairman of the Global Sustainable Development Foundation. Today, it's both an honor and profound responsibility to co-host this forum on universal health and sustainable development with the Beijing Guangming Charity Foundation during the United Nations High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development.
我们今天聚焦是联合国可持续发展目标第3项，良好的健康与福祉。这短短的几个字，承载了全人类最朴素的，也是最珍贵的愿望。健康是个体生存的基石，是家庭幸福的前提，更是国家发展、全球进步的根基。没有全民健康，就没有可持续发展的未来。
Our focus today is on the third Sustainable Development Goal of the United Nations, good health and well-being. These few simple words embody the most fundamental and precise aspiration of all humanity. Health is the cornerstone of individuals' survival, the prerequisite for family happiness, and the very foundation for national development and global progress. Without universal health, there cannot be sustainable future.
当下，我们正面临着前所未有的健康挑战，传染病的跨境传播，慢性疾病的高发，健康资源分配的不均，环境变化对健康的威胁。这些问题，没有一个国家能独善其身，没有一个行业能独自应对。正因如此，合作才成为今天我们聚在这里最核心的关键词。
We face unprecedented health challenges, the cross-border spread of infectious disease, the high prevalence of chronic disease, the uneven distribution of health resources, and the threat to health posed by environmental changes. No single country can remain immune to these problems, and no single sector can tackle them alone. This is precisely why collaboration is the core keyword bringing us together here today.
全球可持续发展联盟基金会始终相信， 大健康产业是推动良好健康与福祉目标的主力军。从医疗技术的创新到健康理念的普及，从公共卫生体系的完善到弱势群体的帮扶，每一个环节、每一家机构、每一位从业者都在以自己的方式为这个目标添砖加瓦。
The Global Sustainable Development Alliance Foundation firmly believes that the big health industry is the main driver in advancing the goal of good health and well-being. From innovation in medical technology to the dissemination of health awareness, from strengthening public health systems to supporting vulnerable population, every link, every institution, and every practitioner contributes to this goal in their own way.
今天我们搭建这个平台，就是希望能汇聚更多优秀的力量，无论是深耕科研的企业，还是专注公益的组织，无论是致力于传统医学传承的团队，还是推动数字健康创新的先锋，我们期待与各位携手，打破地域的界限、行业的壁垒，共享经验、共研方案、共促行动。
Today, by establishing this platform, we aim to bring together more outstanding forces, whether they are enterprises dedicated to research, organizations focused on public welfare, teams committed to preserving traditional medicine, or pioneers driving digital health innovation. We look forward to joining hands with all of the breakdown geographical boundaries and sectoral barriers to share experience, jointly develop solutions, and co-promote action.
比如，我们可以一起探索如何让偏远的地区的人们也能享受优质的医疗资源，如何透过科普让更多人树立预防为先的健康意识，如何用科技的力量降低健康服务的成本，提升效率。这些看似微小的努力，终将汇聚成推动全球健康公平的强大合力。
For instance, we can explore together how to enable people in remote areas to access quality healthcare resources, how to foster prevention-first health consciousness among more people through science popularization, how to leverage the power of technology to reduce the cost and enhance the efficiency of health service.
良好的健康与福祉不是一句口号，它需要我们脚踏实地的行动。它意味着让每个孩子都能健康的成长，让每个老人都能安享晚年，让每个个体都有追求健康的权利和能力。这是我们共同的使命。
Good health and well-being is not merely a slogan. It requires our down-to-earth action. It means ensuring every child can grow up healthy, every elderly person can enjoy their later years in peace, and every individual has the right and the ability to pursue health. This is our shared mission.
最后，我想说，推动可持续发展从来不是少数人的责任，而是我们每个人的担当。期待在今天的论坛上听到更多智慧的声音，碰撞出更多合作的火花。更期待论坛结束后，我们能真正的携手同行，将共识转化为行动，让良好的健康与福祉从目标变为现实，为全人类的健康未来贡献我们的力量。
Finally, I would like to say, advancing sustainable development is never the responsibility of a few, but the duty of each and every one of us. I look forward to hearing more insightful voices and sparking more collaborative ideas and today's forum. Even more, I look forward to us truly working hand to hand after the forum concludes, translating consensus into action, turning good health and well-being from a goal into a reality, and contributing to the healthy future of all humanity.
Thank you， 谢谢大家。
接下来有请联合国非政府组织委员会原主席。请联合国教科文组织国际创意和可持续发展中心顾问理事梅里马达莎女士，她将以人类的健康生活方式推动可持续发展为主题，分享如何让健康成为日常实践。掌声有请梅里马达莎女士。
梅里女士是联合国秘书长安南的秘书，在联合国待了30年。她的先生是联合国教科文组织的原副总干事，也是我们全球可持续发展联盟基金会的副主席。首先我们有请他。
Miss Mary, Advisory Board Member of UNGSCO, International Center for Creativity and Sustainable Development. She will speak on healthy lifestyles, driving sustainable development, and share how to integrate health into daily practice. Let's welcome Miss Mary.
Distinguished delegates, excellencies, colleagues and friends, it is a great honor to address in conjunction with the United Nations High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development, which will be held from July 21 to 2025. The year 2025 HLTF in full appreciation for the integrated, invisible, and interlinked nature of the Sustainable Development Goals, we conduct in-depth review of SDG 3 to ensure healthy life and promote well-being for all at all ages. As well as SDG 5 on gender equality, SDG 14 on the ocean, and SDG 17 global partnership. SDG 3 is all about health. At a time when the global agenda on sustainable development and health has never been more urgent or more interconnected. Health is not merely a sectoral goal, it is the foundation of human dignity, economic stability, and political progress. The COVID-19 pandemic made clear our vulnerability, but it also revealed deep inequalities that persist both within and among nations. Today, as we gather to assess progress on the Sustainable Development Goals, we must reaffirm a simple truth. There can be no sustainable development without health for all. Achieving SDG 3, ensuring healthy lives, and promoting well-being at all ages requires more than isolated health indicators and implementation. It demands integrated policies, inclusive governance, and resilient systems that are anchored in equality, equity, justice, and human rights. We must invest not only in hospitals and medicines, but in broader determinants of health, clean air, safe water, quality education, sustainable cities, and food systems that nourishes rather than harm. This is not the time for half measures or fragmented action. The path forward must be one of solidarity, science, and sustainable commitment. We must strengthen multilateral partnership, empower local communities, and ensure that innovations, whether digital or medical, are accessible to all.
感谢我们梅丽女士的精彩分享。接下来呢，也是我们的视频的一个分享，他是我们马达加斯加的过渡总理孟加先生，他也是我们全球可持续发展联盟基金会马达加斯加的主席。我们来听听他的分享，他在马达加斯加是如何推动健康这一块。
Please welcome Prime Minister of Madagascar. He will share Madagascar's local experience in advancing SDG 3 through health and well-being. Let's welcome.
Distinguished organizers, esteemed delegates, colleagues and friends, it is an honor to stand before you today in celebration of the United Nations High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development, and to share reflections on a matter of profound urgency, the inextricable link between universal health and sustainable development, especially in the global south. Across many countries of the global south, including my own region of Madagascar, we face not only a lack of material resources, but also systemic failures in governance and accountability that perpetuate cycles of poverty and poor health. It is not simply the absence of funding or infrastructure. It is too often the presence of bureaucracy, inefficiency, and misaligned priorities that siphon scarce resources away from the people who need them most. Today, malaria is still wreaking havoc across Madagascar. Stroke or ABC, or disease of the elderly, is striking young people at alarming rates. Basic health indicators such as maternal mortality, infant survival, and average life expectancy are deteriorating when they should be improving the natural course of development. These are not isolated statistics. They reflect a deeper crisis of inequity. We must recognize that suppressing institutions such as USA without designing and funding credible alternatives for capacity building, coordination, and transparent support has left critical gaps. In many regions that void has meant that fewer vaccinations, less easy surveillance, and diminished public health training. The net result is to leave entire populations more vulnerable. Yet, it does not have to be this way. The Sustainable Development Goals commit us to leave no one behind, and that includes making health services truly accessible, affordable, and accountable. Here are three areas where we can together make a difference. First, we must invest in community-based health promotion, empowering NGOs to deliver health education, prevention, and care at the grassroots level. Health cannot be delivered solely from the capital city or the headquarters of international agencies. Rural communities deserve the same attention and innovation. Second, we should support the creation of local health plans that incorporate traditional and medicinal plant resources. In places where modern medicines are either unavailable or unaffordable, knowledge of safe, evidence-based local remedies can be a bridge to better outcomes. But this must be accompanied by training and research to ensure safety and efficacy. Third, we must work collectively to rebuild international mechanisms for sharing expertise, training health workers, and measuring impact transparently. Sustainable development requires continuity, not cycles of intervention and withdrawal. At this forum, we have a unique opportunity to recommit ourselves to practical solidarity, to replace bureaucratic inertia with purpose, to transform governance so that it genuinely serves disadvantaged communities and to create Health is not a privilege, it is a human right, and without health, sustainable development is an illusion. May our discussions today not only declarations, may our discussions today inspire not only declarations but real action that reaches those whose voices are too often unheard. Thank you.
感谢我们马达加斯加的各位总理的精彩的分享啊！接下来我们要邀请我们奥拉女士。奥拉女士是我们乌克兰的建筑科学院的院士，也是我们基金会的副主席，也是我们乌克兰原副总理的夫人。所以这一次她也视频给我们做一个分享。
Next, please welcome Ms. Ola, Academician of the Ukrainian Academy of Architecture. She will address the importance of mental health in global sustainable development, offering new perspectives on the link between health and social progress. Let's welcome Ola.
United Nations high-level political forum on sustainable development dedicated to universal health and sustainable development are glad to be here, and I think that together we can achieve remarkable results. Mental health plays a critical role in sustainable development because it is an integral part of overall well-being of individuals and society. It affects people's ability to learn, work, socialize, and participate in society, as well as their ability to adapt to changing conditions. Investment in mental health can yield significant social economic benefits and contribute to the achievement of sustainable development reform. Here are some aspects that draw the importance of mental health and sustainable development. First, the part of personal well-being and quality of life. Mental health determines our needs, our ability to cope with the stress and emotions, and all our overall satisfaction with life. We promote positive thinking, improve cognitive function, and increase resilience to life challenges. People with good mental health are more likely to live healthy lifestyle, participate in society, and realize their potential. If we take second, the part of productive and economic development, good mental health on employees increases their productivity, reduces absenteeism, and reduces turnover. Investing in mental health in the best way can yield significant returns, improving the efficiency and competitiveness of at the social level, improving mental health in the population contributes to productivity goals and economical development in general. Third, in public social development and public relations, mental health affects people's ability to build healthy relationships, communicate efficiently, and maintain social connections. People with good mental health are more likely to participate in community life, volunteer, and create positive social life. And also, improving the mental health of population contributes to a more cohesive and sustainable society. Fourth, impact on sustainable development in general. Mental health is closely linked to other aspects of sustainable development, such as health, education, social equality, and environment. Investing in mental health is an important part of the achievement of UN sustainable development. Maintaining mental health contributes to more rational and prosperous development improves the mental health of the population, contributes to high quality of life, productivity, social development, and achievement of sustainable development goals. More attention must be paid to the prevention, early detection, and treatment of mental disorders, as well as to creating conditions for the development of quality mental health in all citizens. And as the citizens of Ukraine, I wish you all to live in peace. Let's make our planet blessed, peace, healthy, successful, and prosperity.
好，我们感谢奥拉女士的一个分享。接下来呢，我们要请出的是我们北京市光明慈善基金会国际部总干事薛奎阳女士，专门分享极限脑健康体系的整个健康教育。
Next, please welcome Ms. Xue, Director of International Department at Beijing Guangming Charity Foundation and founder of the Extreme Brain Health System. She will share insights on TCM, holistic brain education, and innovative paths to promote global health for sustainable development. Let's welcome.
Dear representatives, experts, and scholars, I'm Xue Guiyang, the General Secretary of the International Department of Beijing Guangming Charity Foundation, and the founder of the Celebrated Brain Health System. I'm honored to share my insights on traditional Chinese medicine for brain education and in the basic path to promote sustainable development of universal health. At the Forum on Universal Health Sustainable Development, in celebration of the 2025 United Nations High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development. Before discussing this topic, I would like to ask everyone a question. How can we achieve sustainable development of universal health in this rapid changing 21st century? The answers may vary greatly, but I believe that program education in traditional Chinese medicine undoubtedly provides us with a direction worth owning and exploring. Traditional Chinese medicine, as a treasure of the Chinese nation, carries thousands of years medical wisdom and practical experience. Whole brain education, on the other hand, is an educational concept that has emerged in recent years with the development of neuroscience, aiming to enhance individuals' thinking ability and creativity by activating and balancing the functions of the left and right sides of the brain. What kind of sparks will collide between traditional Chinese medicine and whole brain education? Firstly, let's start with the theoretical foundation of traditional Chinese medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine emphasizes the unity of Han and Men, believing that the human body is a whole, that is in harmony with nature. This concept coincides with the views in modern neuroscience regarding the interactions between the brain, the body, and the environment. The brain spirit theory, proposed by Professor Xu Xun, a master of traditional Chinese medicine in China, combines the spirit of traditional Chinese medicine with modern neuroscience, providing a solid theoretical foundation for the integration of traditional Chinese medicine and whole brain education. It emphasizes that use of methods such as awakening the brain and regulating the mind, strengthening the brain and calming the mind, to treat brain diseases and promote health, which is undoubtedly an important component of traditional Chinese medicine. Chinese medicine proposes the concept of life that when the yin qi is calm and the yang qi is solid, the body reaches dynamic balance and the mind operates normally. If there is an imbalance in the separation of yin and yang, the essence and the qi of life will be depleted, which is the best interpretation of the balance of yin and yang in the left and the right brains. The left brain is responsible for logic and language, and belongs to the category of yin. The right brain is responsible for intuition and creativity, and belongs to the yang category. The coordination and balance between the left and right brains is the embodiment of the yin-yang balance pursued by traditional Chinese medicine in terms of brain function. The balance is not only related to individual thinking ability, intuitive and creativity, but also closely related to overall physical and mental health. In the practice of corporate education in traditional Chinese medicine, we have developed a series of courses, from free courses to special training camps, to offline practical classes and one-on-one consultations, aimed at meeting the needs of learners at different levels. These courses not only cover the basic theory of traditional Chinese medicine and image thinking, but also provide research results of modern brain science. Through acupuncture and absorption, massage, qigong, tai chi, and whole medicine, and other methods, we help students improve the intuitive ability of traditional Chinese medicine and achieve balance and coordination between the left and right brain. The practical treatment of whole brain medication in traditional Chinese medicine are also significant. Through our courses, many practitioners of traditional Chinese medicine have improved the diagnosis and treatment effectiveness, and the patients have received more effective treatments. At the same time, more people are paying attention to their own health and are learning to use traditional Chinese medicine methods for self-care. This not only promotes the improvement of the universal health level, but also injects new talent into the inheritance and development of traditional Chinese medicine. Looking ahead to the future, I firmly believe that traditional Chinese medicine open education will play a more important role in promoting the sustainable development of universal health. We will continue to deepen our cultivation in the field of traditional Chinese medicine, corporate education, and work together with more experts and scholars to promote the standardized, personalized, and intelligent development of whole brain education in traditional Chinese medicine. Our goal is to become the international standard setter for whole brain traditional Chinese medicine education by 2035. Cultivate tens of thousands of decent talents who master the concepts of harmony between heaven and men, and promote the inclusion of whole brain diagnosis and treatment into the national TCM precision assessment system. Finally, I would like to call on all representatives, experts, and scholars to work together and pay attention to and support the development of whole brain education in traditional Chinese medicine. Let us work together to push this innovative path to a broader stage and continue and contribute wisdom and strength to the sustainable development of universal health. Thank you all.
感谢我们施老师的精彩的分享，推动中医的可持续发展。那接下来呢，我们要有请我们的王晨女士，她是我们非常重要的 艺术家、音乐家，因为音乐跟健康是息息相关的。所以接下来呢，我们用最热烈的掌声，有请我们联合国青年领导力基金会副主席、国际著名钢琴家王晨博士，他将分享音乐推动全民健康的重要性。有请王晨博士。
Dr. Wang Chen, Vice Chairman of UN Youth Leadership Foundation and internationally renowned pianist. She will share insights on the importance of music in promoting global health. Let's welcome.
Hello. Hi, distinguished guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's a privilege to speak with you today about the topic that has guided my journey for many years, the profound connection between music and human well-being in all its dimensions, physical, emotional, and spiritual. So today my topic is music, healing, and the harmony between heaven and humanity. So I was born into a family where traditional Chinese medicine has been a part of our heritage for generations. Now it's fifth in line. Although my family's talents and paths are diverse, this legacy has deeply shaped my understanding of health. In traditional Chinese medicine, music was regarded not just as arts, but as a tool for healing. As described in the Yellow Emperor Inner Canon, 黄帝内经, different tones in the pentatonic scale were believed to resonate with specific internal organs, helping to regulate the body's qi, the energy flow within the body. Health in the tradition is the result of harmony between the body and nature, what we call 天人合一, the unity of heaven and humanity. This idea has guided my life, both as a musician and as someone devoted to the well-being of others. Years ago, I performed at a special school for children who are blind and hearing impaired. Afterwards, a blind child said, when you played, it felt like my heart pulsed and it felt something it never had before. And another one said, I wanted to be a scientist before. Now, today, I want to be a musician. But at that time, I was touched. I thought they were still young and dreams may change. But 2 years ago, I learned that 3 of these blind students had been accepted by music programs at prestigious universities in China. For example, like Zhejiang University and Beijing University. What began as an experience led me to a deeper realization music has a profound power and impact on well-being. It calms the nervous systems and fosters a sense of connection. From that moment, I began to explore music not just as arts, but as a powerful force for personal and societal healing. On another occasion, I sang and played piano with a group of children. We laughed and shared music together. Among them was a little girl with autism. Her parents later told me that day marked a turning point. She began to engage with the world. A year later, she had made a full recovery. These experiences changed me. Music is more than arts. Neuroscience shows that music activates areas of the brain linked to emotion, language, and social connection. For children with autism, it can reduce anxiety, strengthen neural pathways, and support emotional expression, reaching where words alone cannot. In 2022, amidst the global crisis brought by COVID-19, I launched the Journey to Love and Peace, a world piano concert tour aimed at soothing anxiety, promoting emotional well-being, and fostering intercultural understanding. With its support from the United Nations NGOs and international organizations, the tour opened at Carnegie Hall in New York. Over 60 media outlets across more than 60 countries covered the event. I was deeply honored to receive awards from both the US Congress and the Mayor of Boston for outstanding contributions, community contributions. The concert was also featured on the Times Square billboards to share a message. The music can unite us, heal us, and guide us forward. My academic path also led me into philosophy of I Ching and Chan Buddhism during my graduate research. The I Ching informs that change is only constant, and harmony is the highest principle, ideas that mirror the structure of music itself. In my thesis, I explored how this wisdom can inspire not only musicians, but people from all walks of life to cultivate balance, flow, and presence, qualities that support both creative expression and overall well-being individually and collectively. This philosophy also came to life in the documentary film where I was featured as the leading actress and real-life musician. In a cave deep in the Taihang Mountains. I improvised while surrounded by nature and silence. In that stillness, I felt how music in harmony with nature can restore balance. This philosophy also shaped how I approach musical form, drawing on the I Ching principle of yin and yang. I explored how contrasting music elements such as tempo, tonality, and dynamics can mirror emotional states and even support clinical goals. For example, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata with its progression from adagio to allegretto to presto, so it's different movement, offers a beautiful arc from inward stillness, yin, to outward energy, yang, a balance that reflects not just musical logic but human healing as well. I'm currently working on a new piano album inspired by the Four Seasons, a journey with love, alternation, and healing. In Chinese medicine, each season corresponds to different organs, emotions, and elements. Spring with the liver and growth, summer with the heart and joy, autumn with lungs and reflection, winter with kidneys and rest. Music, like nature, flows through these cycles, helping us return to balance. In today's world, especially in this era of AI and rapid change, cross-disciplinary collaboration is more important than ever. This is no longer just the age of specialization, but an age of integration where people from different fields can join to lead to deeper understanding, better health, and shared progress. Currently, as a research associate and arts manager in the Columbia University Center on Chinese Education and also vice president of the Young Global Leadership Foundation, we're expanding projects that connect music, education, and health. I warmly welcome collaboration with United Nations NGOs, with Columbia University, and all of you here today, to explore how people from diverse fields, including medicine, science, education, and the arts, can come together to build a healthier, more sustainable, and more connected world. Thank you.
感谢我们王晨女士的精彩分享，她不仅仅演讲讲得好，下一次我们更加的去聆听她的钢琴音乐，特别动人，再次掌声。好，接下来有请我们下一位是我们中国香港国际新中医慢病防治研究中心的博士胡志远先生。 他将融合中医科技，为全球健康注入东方智慧。有请。
Next, please welcome Dr. Hu, Director of the Hong Kong International Year PCM Chronic Disease Prevention and Research Center. He will discuss new era PCM technology and Eastern engine for sustainable life and health.
尊敬的各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，大家好。我是来自中国香港的代表胡志宇，国际新中医伴侣防治研究中心的创始人。今天能代表中国在2025年联合国可持续发展政治论坛之全民健康可持续发展论坛上发言，感到十分的荣幸和激动。今天我发言的主题是新时代的中科技是生命健康可持续发展的方面。大家都知道，中国传统医学，也就是我们提到的中医，几千年来为人类健康创造了无数的奇迹和贡献。它是中国的文化遗产，更是全人类的生命智慧。今天我提出新中医理念是传统中医的升级版，是在新的时代以5000年中医思想为根，以现代科技为依，创造一种全新的可视化、可变化、可复制化的新知识能力。它的科技融合创新与健康精准解决方案，正为全人类的健康贡献产生不可估量的力量。我们提到的新中医中有4大要点，也是驱动中医未来在全球范围高速发展的4辆马车。第一辆马车是运用 AI 人工智能来赋予打破传统中医经验壁垒，开启精准量化中医时代。这是动态诊断和建立一个智慧化的经管系统。第二辆马车是合成生物学，它能够让千年古方成为原始技术重生，基于动态经方数据，在草本中运用合成生物学技术，将其中关键的活性成分精准的提取和重组，同时完全去除某种中草药所含的药毒性，同时还能替代稀珍的药材。3辆马车是量子力学领域，它让经络能量可视化概念。我们以中医经络理论为核心，融合量子科技与材料学，实现智能穿戴设备通过植物的生物芯片发射与 DNA 螺旋同频的量子波，激活大分子蛋白，扩张血管，加速代谢。第4辆马车是传统中医的精华国王，是最高纬度领域的中国古代黑科技文化医学。文化医学不仅是中华文明1000年沉淀的智慧结晶，它更是通过天人合一的哲学内核，将自然、艺术、物质与生命健康深度链接，形成独特的高维疗愈模式。如五阴疗剂、日式养生、文玩相疗等，不仅是技术、文化医学的终极价值，是从治病到治病的生活。它是全息的健康观，打破身心灵隔裂，用文化福报重建人与自然的能量链接，如五阴应五季、香药和四季。在科技传统交流的今天，这把金钥匙或将引领未来的医学从精准医疗迈向人文医疗的新纪元。4辆马车驱动的新中医承载着全球人类健康使命，它也是创造人类健康新范式和推动的巨大变革。新中医真正开启了成为联通传统与现代、东方与西方的健康桥梁的历程。新中医不仅是技术的革新，更是对天人合一的智慧当代践行。我们呼吁全球合作，共建立立体化中国传统医学的研究网络，为人类健康共同体注入可持续发展的东方引擎。我的发言完了，谢谢大家。
感谢我们胡博士的精彩的分享啊，把中医更加的融合在一起。那接下来呢，我们非常有幸请到我们就纽约健康学院院长，我们宋院长。好，接下来有请我们宋院长为我们分享中西医结合推动人类的健康可持续发展，掌声有请。
President of the New York College of Health Professions, She will discuss integrating TCM and Western medicine to advance global health for sustainable development. Let's welcome.
Okay, thank you, everybody here. Was the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. All of the splendid colleagues, we are here. Good afternoon. So first, I'd like to thank for President Mr. Zhang to invite us here. We still have our senior professor advisor here, Dr. Geng here, and we still have an international affairs, like, in charge person, Colin Song, right? So we represented our New York College of Health Professions, 纽约健康学院. I'm president of this college, so since 1918. So this is a long time. And I'm New York State licensed acupuncturist. I work in this health field in New York. I think it's more than 30 years. And so in this, moment, I like to celebrating of the successfully convening of the United Nations high-level politic forum on the sustainable development. And, welcome, warm congratulations on the Sustainable Development Health Forum. That's why I'm here. I'm acupuncturist, like, before they talk about music, how to help, Then right now, I'm acupuncture, talk about how herbal medicine and acupuncture and, gua sha, aiju can help. Like you have a pain issue, later we talk about, right? We know everybody, we need the health. And health as no bird. No, different country, everybody need it. And the healthcare prevention diseases are the foundation, basis of the body health. If you have a body health, you can sit down here to listen. You can do everything you want it, but you catch a sick, you have to cure your, sickness, right? So that's why we need to talk about this. For harmonious society and a happy health life, not, only for one reason could be, inseparable from environment condition. Like if you have a community, each other has a thing, like, pandemic before, everybody affected, right? So we have to prevent, and everybody now in this pandemic period, Chinese medicine will play very important role to protect us, right? So to lay the foundation of the National Health Chain Service Center, that is cultivate traditional Chinese medicine, that is natural medicine, right? So health technical talents, education must move forward. That means education should be first. So we are down the education. So we are New York College of Health Professions, right? So that's why we have to have a person to service us. If you have a shoulder pain, you need a practitioner, but need a licensed, knowledgeable, qualified practitioner to service, right? So that is we need to talk. Natural medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, why we equal natural medicine? Because coming from nature, right? So this like some food, still therapy. Like a summer right now, too hot. What can treat us? One food is a small green bean. You boiling the water, tea to drink, can reduce your summer heat, right? To make your body balance yin and yang, make you healthy, right? So this is why we talk about. And healthcare prevention and the treatment of disease has played an important role in human society, right? So this, we have a deep field, okay? Any sustainable development is not separable from a healthy body. That's missing one not, right? Yeah. And the neurocognitive health professions is a base, is a place, is a college to training acupuncturists, herbalists, and trainer therapists in USA. But so far, since we have a New England Commission of the Higher Education accreditation, so that we have more chance to development branches in the world, different countries, right? So, okay, so this is our college, neurocognitive health profession. Chinese, like, in the embassy, give us translation, 纽约健康学院. So this college, you see, is like a 40 plus, more than 40 years, experience, because set up 1981. A leader in holistic education and holistic clinical service, because the community service, most like 98 patients treated is U.S. citizen, it's an actual, citizen, right? And clinic service offered and is going to establish in Soyasi. We are in the New York, Long Island, Soyasi, Jericho Turnpike, this area. And so far, we still try to open our clinic in China. So we have 3 potential partnership signing agreement as our facilitated clinic. So this is why in future, maybe another country you saw I will be working on. So right now it's Indonesia, Singapore, you contact with us, and tomorrow you have one foundation from Buddha's Foundation contact with us. So this is why daily schedule of our library, right? And the college is committed to education. That is number 1, mission. Number 2, healthcare service, that we call service. Number 3 is research. So think about right now, has a lot, Chinese medicine products and make you younger and make you healthy. So why not? We still can try work together to open the business model to see how to, make this, products to help us. Like I don't think, you can guess my age. So how make me stronger and younger, healthy is the Chinese medicine make me this way, right? Then you can see institutional accredited. Our institution is a 学院资质教学资质. Institutional accredited by New England Commission of the Higher Education. This is 新英格兰高等教育委员会，我们大家可以看字幕哈。Then we still have a academic accredited by ACOM. That is, accreditation Commission for Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. That is only one have accreditation for TCM part, acupuncture and herbal medicine, right? We offer the 3 different programs. We have 2 schools, one massage school, 推拿学校, one is acupuncture, graduate school, 研究生院是针灸和中药. All right, so this show you, if you want to check our, accreditation, 我们的教学资质, you can go to this website. It's like, we credit use on my neighborhood. So this is you can check on the website, right? So we will be start, not easy to get this accreditation because this, Harvard University and another, very much universities are accredited by New England Commission of Higher Education. Then accredited, academic parts, Tony is accredited by ACOM, right? So this, you can check online our campus name. When you put in, oh, really accredited. Why do you know? Because some school maybe is a training certificate program, not degree program. So you can clear distinguish it's a real college or not true college, right? So you can see how to beneficial. Like, if you use herbal medicine, I don't know how many people has insomnia. Any people insomnia here? Okay, see, so I have plenty patients, it's insomnia due to different reasons. That if you go to Western medical doctor, I'm a medical doctor in China, so I know the patient comes just like an onion pill, like you see, right? TCM is different. If you have a headache, insomnia, they will be ask you more information, like a design your insufficiency or yang deficiency. This insomnia only from heart or from kidney insufficiency. Like one person, people getting age, most kidney inward deficiency, dry, feel hot, right? Our body feel warm. So this you need, like our doctor we need what? If you go to treat, you have to nourish your kidney in, use a couple points, right? Like kidney 6, kidney 3, and back 2 points of the kidney. Then it's I have no time to every day go to ask you how you do. Herbal medicine. 6味地黄丸. Okay, so that is could be eat to make you feel better. Of course, you still can use a food. 山药, you can cook the 山药 soup. Like this food and treat you. Then other, we just do the one example. You can see like a lower back pain, shoulder pain. We have a lot like pain release, right? Some more. So our school has 3 programs I mentioned before. Huina is a massage therapy. This we have associate degree. So high school graduate, you will be qualified to enroll this program. So right now, after that, you can get a massage license in here. You can get very good, pay. So because our students after graduate, $40 per hour get paid right now, and more popular. They are not graduate, they have employment offer already. So that is, acupuncture is 本硕连， it's a bachelor and master combined. 3 years training, you can get this program. And the school will be guidance and give you tutoring to take the test for acupuncture license. Then when you get acupuncture license, you can open your clinic office by yourself. You still can work for different areas. Right now, a lot like a hospital set up acupuncture department. And you serve like, doctor, medical doctors, you do that, right? Herbal medicine right now, no license, only based on acupuncture license, then you have a pass herbal certificate from NCCOF, Special Test Center, right? So that is another, except the degree program, we still have a training certificate program. So that's why who interested have a training program, like we rather work together with you than any program later we can move. So enrollment, in China we know enrollment is just a one-time enrollment for college. But for us, we have 3 terms like trimester, 1 year 3 terms. But you want to apply for our school every day, any moment, online, fill out the application, we have person contact, right? So that is like, you can see the enroll. And if you have any question you want to contact us, we have an international, Office of International Service. And our website, you want to check our school, website here, easy for you to online to check us. My name and my picture, right? And I just want to open, to share with you what program we can have a potential collaboration. Number one, we, where we try to open the new program. Like right now, we only have 3 programs, 2 schools, right? Huina, massage, acupuncture, and herbal medicine. So we try open eat the nutrition program. That is like a more popular because food and medicine, same origin. So this is why we try what kind of soup can make you calm down. What kind of soup can let you sleep good, soundly, right? What kind of soup can tonify your energy? Oh, I have most like experience, no energy, how to do, right? So you can do that. And Life Arts Science Institute, and Natural Medical Nursing School, because nursing school is more regular. We do natural medical nurse here, health care. Then natural medicine health administrative school is for management, how to management for in future, health care center, make you longevity, make you long life, right? So this, and more popular and modern is the Chinese medicine AI intelligent academic, our institute. That we have one agreement with China, one AI company already. So we start. Second is, for branches. Since we have a NICHI is accreditation, so this is why that allow us to open branches in different countries.